I will link to बहुत दम लीजिए थोड़ा दम हाँ कितनी शेयर कर बात कर लीजिए बहुत डिफॉल्ट मांगा काट डाली मतलब हेल हेल लीजिए और मतलब मांगोगे फिर बाकी जाने आना हाँ अभी
Hello and welcome. Welcome and swagatam, Ayo Bhavan, to all our guests in this theater and to the ones attending online. We are extremely excited to present to you the Arangetram and Ranga Pravesam, the grand graduation recital by Chanduni Hirak. Chanduni's parents and their extended family are honored to have your presence here. Before we start the show, a few house rules. Please make sure children do not interrupt the performance. You can take them outside the theater if they need to play outside. No food and drinks inside the auditorium. Please turn off your cell phones. No flash photography or videography of the artist. She will be focusing on the dance. And this is a formal event, so no talking in the theaters, as acoustics will disrupt the songs. Also, please follow all the COVID protocol to sit in the family parts, which you're already doing, and keep wearing the mask during the performance. We truly appreciate that. When you are going outside, if it is getting crowded, you can spread out. And please make a note, Chanduni is not vaccinated yet, so please don't come close to her. So that's what the parents are wishing. And we appreciate your understanding and care for Chanduni in this matter. She will be available for photographs and compliments from you after the show. And please stay 6 feet away from you. And she will be wearing the mask at this time. So thank you and Stuti. So any formal event, we start with a prayer. Chanduni's family is a Buddhist family, so we are very happy to have the two Buddhist monks who are present here. We appreciate it. So we start with the prayer. Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Dhammam Saranam Gacchami, Sangham Saranam Gacchami. This is the mantra, the famous mantra for Buddha. These words are not just for uttering, but for investigating. Buddha means the one who takes us from darkness to light toward the wisdom. So it is especially important to have the community, especially I've seen in the past few days, the Sri Lankan community here coming together and making this event happen. And it's such a pleasure to see all of this coming together. We appreciate it. The community help is very, very important. And also, we are going to do a shloka for Ganesha. Suklam Dhartaram Vishnum Sheshivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Vadanam Taye Sarva Vignopashantaye, which means Lord Ganesha, always dressed in white, represents purity. I meditate on the God who can destroy all obstacles, whether material or spiritual. Now we move to the next segment. I would like to recognize all the extended family members of Chanduni. Some of you are not able to be here in person and probably watching online now. So we want to say thank you, and you're all in our thoughts here. So we want to recognize them. Sanjeeva's parents, Mrs. Podi Menaki Vishakon, Sanjeeva's dad, Mr. Tikiri Banda Herat, and Dakshika's mom, Mrs. Malini Bandaranaike, Dakshika's dad, Mr. Tikri Bandaranaike, and also the following family members, Sanjeeva's sister, brother-in-law, and children who are in Sri Lanka, Udeni, Kielu, Hilmini, Malinda, and Natmini. I hope I pronounced them right. I will apologize. And the oldest brother of Dakshika, sister-in-law, and the children in Canada, Rasika, Asha, Imaya, and Tehan, and Rasika's older brother and sister-in-law, and the children in Sri Lanka, Ashita, Pradeepa, and Yehan. So thank you for watching this show online, and we appreciate your support to Chanduni. So now we come to the Arangetram. It is an on-stage performance of a classical dance art student. After undergoing years of training, this is a graduation performance. This recital consists of 8 required dances. 4 will be performed in the first half, and there will be an intermission, and 4 will be performed during the second half. The student is expected to showcase his or her mastery of the art. The bar is very high. To perform an Arangetram is a very old tradition which marks the pathway for a dancer to perform alone. Arangam means stage, Etram means climbing. Thus, Arangetram literally means climbing the stage or reaching the stage. It is the formal way in our culture to recognize an elite artist, a budding artist, and in this case, Chanduni is going to be that candidate. The teacher and the student, the guru and the sishya, both decided that the student is ready for her Arangetram when the student has achieved a certain degree of maturity in the art form. Throughout the performance, I will be talking about Talam and Ragam while describing each dance. Talam is the rhythm and Ragam is the melody. Each dance is set to a specific Talam and Ragam. The first dance Chandi will be performing tonight is called Vinayaka Kalpam. This is a traditional way to begin the Arangetram. So in this case, Vinayaka Kalpam, the dancer first offers flowers and asks for blessings from God, the Guru, and the audience. This dance is a prayer to God Ganesha. Now, Vinayaka Kalpam in language Sanskrit, set in Ragam, Hamsadwani, and Talam Adi. Please open the curtain and play the song.
काशीनाथ विनुत चरित्र वामन रूप महेश्वर पुत्र सदि तुझे तुझे संकटम किन करुण जूडु पट्ल पराहु शायक विघ्न विनायक देव प्रणाम काशीनाथ विनुत चरित्र वामन रूप महेश्वर पुत्र सदि तुझे तुझे करुण जूडु पट्ल पराहु शायक विघ्न विनायक देव प्रणाम
Chanduni began her training in Indian classical dance with me at the age of 4 years and 8 months. Dakshika told me that she particularly remembers when she started, not even 5. She even continued her training during the 2 years she was in Sri Lanka with another teacher. Chanduni passionately loves everything to do with performing arts. I think that comes from Dakshika, as we know. She thrives on learning new dances and performing on the stage. Under my tutelage, Chanduni has participated in many local and regional competitions and has won awards every time. She has performed classical and Bollywood dancing in various venues in Cincinnati and in Kandy, Sri Lanka, and continued online performances since the pandemic started. Her early start and meticulous training in dancing also led her to thrive on her other passions such as singing and theater. As you can see, this dance style requires knowledge in music and also theatrical aspect. Chandani won a KMTA Bluegrass competition for junior musical theater for 2 years in a row, was cast in the professional production of the children's theater Jungle Book, and was the All-Island winner in musical theater in voice in Sri Lanka. She does have beautiful voice. So that helps, to round up her cultural education and also performing arts education. So here in Jatiswaram the next dance is called Jatiswaram. It is a musical form which follows the rules of Swaram, which is the musical scales. And the music we are using is South Indian classical music. In India, the music standards are 2 different styles. One is northern music, other one is the southern music. So Hindustani music and Carnatic music. So today you're listening to all South Indian music, which is Carnatic music. So in this dance, you'll see Swaram and Jati, so which is musical scales and also a lot of technique. There are no words in Jatiswaram. As you saw in the previous dance, the language used is Sanskrit, and each poet tells a slokam or poem about that particular deity. In this Jatiswaram, it is a pure technique. The melodies employ the Indian music scale, just like we have 7 notes here, sa re ga ma pa da ni, so which is like do re mi sa la ti. Jatiswaram is a dance expression of the ideas and impressions evoked by musical sounds. It is a display of nritya or pure dance. The dancer performs consisting of dance movements, the jatis and swarams. So you'll be hearing a lot of words that we use in Sanskrit language. Just like in ballet, they use French. In our dance, we use Sanskrit because this is 2,000 years old tradition and Sanskrit was spoken in those days. So we still use that terminology in our dance education. And this Jatiswaram is set in Ragam Kalyani and Talam Adi. Now, Jatiswaram. ni di ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa da ma ga ri ni sa ni di ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa da ma ga ri ni sa ni di ga ma pa da ni di Beautiful job, Chanduni. So as you can see, Chanduni's costuming, makeup, the hair, everything is very authentic and traditional. The clothing that she's using is South Indian silk sari, which is made into this beautiful costuming. And in India, we have these specialists who prepare these costumes in the most special way, and they're trained just like these dancers. These tailors are also trained from generation to generation, Guru Sishya Parampara, in how the costuming is made. And the jewelry is a very ancient type of jewelry called temple jewelry, and very few artisans know how to make this jewelry. And we particularly select this jewelry that is appropriate for this kind of graduation recital. And wearing flowers is very, very popular too in Sri Lanka and also in India. And also we offer flowers to God. Flowers play a key role. And the makeup is very theatrical makeup. So in India, we have makeup artists, but here I train the moms to bring that authentic look for each student. So we train generation by generation. So the previous moms who had Arangetram train the next mom. So we have this community coming together in creating these opportunities for the young artists. And we really enjoy this kind of propagating this art form so the young artists can bring themselves out and express themselves, which is very important to them. And they really enjoy this. In lieu of flowers or gifts, Chanduni would like to request for a donation for her chosen charitable contribution to Corona Tagera Hiva Nuwara Api. This is in Sri Lankan language, which means people fighting against coronavirus. As you know, in India and Sri Lanka, the virus is still on a rampage. So Chanduni is appreciating your donations to that charity. Please write a check payable to Chanduni Herat and give it to one of the family members. All the important styles of Indian classical dance are based on the great book written by Sage Bharata, which we still use. It is called Natya Shastra, which is science of dancing, which is 2,000 years old. In our culture, everything is hundreds of years old or thousands of years old. We are very fortunate to have this lineage or parampara in our culture that these great people from previous generations are passing on this kind of information to us. This book, it discusses all relevant subjects that are connected to the stage. So all the principles are followed by Chanduni while she's performing. So she goes through this training of why she should do something and how she should appear while dancing. At any given time, Chanduni is taking care of 20 different things, from facial expression to footwork to handwork. Bharatanatyam is a subtle and sophisticated dance art that originated in southern part of India. So the first half is mainly Bharatanatyam and the second half is Kuchipudi. And in my dance company and dance studio, I teach several different classical dance styles, and Chanduni is learning all of those. A dedicatory dance, Bharatanatyam, is originally performed in the temples of dance. So a lot of art also came from the prayers to the gods. So this is a prayer. Visually, it is dynamic, earthy, and very precise style. It's an artistic yoga that involves movements of all the body parts in a very elegant manner. Many people ask me, how do you teach this style? And there is a particular way to go about it. The teacher herself or himself has to be highly educated in passing on that tradition, so it stays very authentic. The hand positions and mudras are very important in these styles, and this is very unique to Indian classical dance, where you tell the story or the hands are used as a decorative piece. So at any given minute, the dancer is transforming her hands in many different ways, and they go through a lot of training. And this includes positioning of the body certain way and also learning all the terminology that goes into it. So the next dance is called Padam. It is a beautiful dance. Padam means poem. It is written by Sri Annamacharya, and it is called Kulukaga Nadavaram. So before I go into the dance, I would like to recognize some of the audience here. And I wanted you to raise your hand if you have done an Arangetram. Raise your hand. Give them a nice round of applause. Wonderful. If you are taking dance classes and want to do someday Arangetram, please raise your hand. If you're a dance parent who is so dedicated to give them lessons and coach them, support them, and also put up with me, please raise your hand. And a special recognition to dancers who learn Kandyan dance. It is a beautiful style of dance, and Dakshika introduced me to this Kandyan dance, and I truly enjoy it. If you're a Kandyan dancer, please raise your hand. There you go. So I try to train Chanduni in Kandyan dance also. So that way she can cherish those kind of dances, and when she performed, her uncles, aunts, and grandparents were on cloud nine. So coming back to Padam, Annamacharya Kirtana, it was written by Sri Talabaka Annamacharya, who was a 15th century poet, and he wrote all his poems in a language called Telugu, which is I speak at home. And he composed about 32,000 songs in his lifetime. They're all in praise of a particular god called Lord Venkateshwara. And only 12,000 of those are available today. And in this song, Chanduni will portray a young woman who's carrying the palkin of Alamel Manga, Sri Venkateshwara's wife-to-be. And when they're coming, the poet says, please carry the palkin very, very gently. And so Alamel Manga is not tired. So here we go, Kulukaga Nadavaram.
ಕನ್ನಡಬರೋ ಕೊಮ್ಮಲಾಲ ಕುಲುಕ ಕನ್ನಡಬರೋ ಕೊಮ್ಮಲಾಲ ಕುಲುಕ ಕನ್ನಡಬರೋ ಕೊಮ್ಮಲಾಲ ಜಲ ಜಲ ರಾಲೇನಿ ಜಾಜುಲು ಮಾಯಮ್ಮకు జల జల రాలేని జాజులు మాయమ్మకు కులుక కన్నడబరో కొమ్మలాల కులుక కన్నడబరో కొమ్మలాల కులుక కన్నడబరో కొమ్మలాల జల జల రాలేని జాజులు మాయమ్మకు జల జల రాలేని జాజులు ನಡಬರೋ ಕೊಮ್ಮಲ ಒಯ್ಯನೆ ಮೇಲು ಕದಲಿ ಕೊಪ್ಪುಗ ನಡವರೋ ಒಯ್ಯನೆ ಮೇಲು ಕದಲಿ ಒಪ್ಪುಗ ನಡವರೋ ಗೈಯಾಳಿ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದ ತಾಕು ಕಾಂತಲಾಲ ಗೈಯಾಳಿ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದ ತಾಕು ಕಾಂತಲಾಲ ಪೈಯದ చెరగు జారే భారపు గుబ్బల మీద పయ్యద చెరగు జారే భారపు గుబ్బల మీద అయ్యో చమరించే మాయమ్మకు నెన్నూరు అయ్యో చమరించే మాయమ్మకు నెన్నూరు పులుక నడపలో కొమ్మలాల జల జల రాలేని రాజులు మాయమ్మకు పులుక నడపలో కొమ్మలాల చల్లేటి గంధవోడి మై జారి నిలువరో చల్లేటి గంధవోడి మై జారి నిలువరో పల్లకి పట్టి ముట్టు పడతులారో పల్లకి పట్టి ముట్టు పడతులారో మొల్లమైన కుందనకు ముత్యాల కుచ్చులగరా మొల్లమైన కుందనకు ముత్యాల కుచ్చులగరా గల్లనుతూ కంకణాలు కదలి మాయమ్మకు గల్లనుతూ కంకణాలు కదలి మాయమ్మకు పులుక నడవరో కొమ్మలాల జల జల రాలేని గాజులు మాయమ్మకు పులుక నడవరో కొమ్మలాల జమళి ముత్యాల తోడి జమ్మాలి గెలిడరో జమళి ముత్యాల తోడి జమ్మాలి గెలిడరో రమణికి మణుల హారతులెత్తరో రమణికి మణుల హారతులెత్తరో అమరించి కౌగిట అలమేలు మంగనిరే అమరించి కౌగిట అలమేలు మంగనిరే సమకూడి వెంకటేశ్వరుడు మాయమ్మకు సమకూడి వెంకటేశ్వరుడు మాయమ్మకు పులుక నడవరో కొమ్మలాల జల జల రాలేని రాజులు మాయమ్మకు పులుక నడవరో కొమ్మలాల జల జల రాలేని రాజులు మాయమ్మకు పులుక నడవరో కొమ్మలాల పులుక నడవరో కొమ్మలాల పులుక నడవరో కొమ్మలాల పులుక నడవరో కొమ్మలాల
Some of the dances are composed in so many different languages, and these kids, the dance students who come to us, are not aware of all these languages. So we take time to go through each song, each piece, and characterization of each character to bring up the story. And this is how they learn the culture. And their body language is American body language because they grew up here and also they go to school here. So one of the things we work on is body posturing and a body and the posture, and also how you express your ideas and thoughts without using words. So it looks very authentic. So they go through this training. It is a lot of fun doing it. And we keep trying it. No, you're still looking like American kid. No, not like that, this way. So they enjoy that. And also it takes a lot of patience for them to get that authentic body language. And we are known for our heritage dances in the greater Cincinnati community. And many of our students also won regional and national Art Scholar Awards and college scholarships. So they have a bright future if they pursue this art form, and the community recognizes it, and Ohio Arts Council recognizes our studio and our art form. So we are very fortunate to have this level of recognition, and also the students we find here are so talented. So, so that's the art form you're seeing here. So the kids understand each piece and interpret each piece for you. The next beautiful dance is called Varnam. So here Chanduni introduced all the elements of classical dance to you. One is the storytelling aspect, one is the technique aspect, and this dance is the longest and the most complex piece, and it's an elaborate dance. Please bear with me because we have intermission right after this dance. It is an exposition of each element of the dance form, and it describes the goddess Parvati. So as the students learn each dance, they have to learn about the mythology and the stories within the mythology and the characters within the mythology. So our mythology is quite interesting. Parvati is the goddess, and she's married to god of dance, Shiva, and she's the goddess of dance. So in this song, the poet says, "O Mother Parvati and Durga, you're the mother to Ganesha and the daughter of Pandya king Malayadvaja." So the ancient poets describe how the god or goddess looks and describe their stories. So that is how the literature is formatted in those days. Here the poet says, "O Parvati, you allow equal rights to all, and you bless us all. You're soft and sweet spoken. As Durga, as a warrior, you have gained fame for killing the demon Mahishasura. You protect and care for Sri Krishna Rajendra, the Maharaja of Mysore." So some of these poets were part of the royal court, and the kings and the queens patronized these poets to create songs, to create music and dance. So they kind of like, right now the Ohio Art Council, promotes artists like us. So that way the kings and queens in those days promoted these art forms. Now this Varnam is composed by Sri Muttaya Bhagavatar from late 18th century, who lived in Harikesanallar, a small village in Tamil Nadu. He became the royal court musician of Maharaja of Mysore and composed 400 kritis or poems in Tamil, Kannada, Telugu, and Sanskrit languages. He also created 20 new ragas. So these are the kinds of poets we are blessed to have to receive this art from them. Now, Varnam, dedicated to Goddess Parvati, set in Ragam Kamas and Talam Adi. Dakka, nakka, chum, dari. Kudakka, chum, dari. Kudakka, nam, dari. Dakka, nakka, nakka, dakka, dakka, nakka, chum, dari. Kudakka, chum, dari. Kudakka, nam, dari. Dakka, nakka, nakka, dakka, dakka, nakka, chum, dari. Kudakka, chum, dari. Kudakka, nam, dari. Dakka, nakka, 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 dakka, nakka, chum, dari. Dakka, chum, dari. Dakka, nam, dari. Dakka, nakka, 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 dakka, nakka, chum, dari. Dakka, chum, dari. Dakka, nam, dari. Dakka, nakka, chum, dari. Dari. Dakka, chum, dari. Dakka, nam, dari. Dakka, nakka, chum, dari. Dakka, chum, dari. Dakka, nam, dari. Dakka, nakka, chum, dari. Dakka, chum, dari. Dakka, nam, dari. Dakka, nakka, chum, dari. Dakka, chum, dari. Dakka, chum, dakka, nam, dakka, chum, dakka, nam. Dakka, chum, dakka, nam, dakka, chum, dakka, nam. Dakka, nakka, 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 dakka, nakka, chum, dari. Dakka, chum, dari. Dakka, nam, dari. Dakka, nakka, chum, dari. Dakka, chum, dari. Dakka, nam, dari. Dakka, nakka, chum, dari. Dakka, chum, dari. Dakka, nam, dari. Dakka, nakka, chum, dari. Dakka, chum, dari. Dakka, chum, dakka, nam, dakka, chum, dakka, nam. Dakka, chum, dakka, nam, dakka, chum, dakka, nam.
Nidata, 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 nipamadata, nita, 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 papa, data, nite, nita, nita, panita, madata, magama, pama, kadada, nida, madata, rita, nida, nidata, madani, manidata, sasa, padani, data, magarita, nidata, padada, nidata, sada, nida, magarita, nida, nita, nidata, pama, dada, nidata, 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 nipama, data, nida, nidata, nidata, pama, data, nida, 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 panida, madata, magama, pama, kadada, nida, madata, nida, nida, nidata, madani, manidata, sasa, padani, data, magarita, nidata, padada, nidata, sada, nida, magarita, nida, nita, nidata, Nipuna Chitura Data Vivida Mata Samaya Samarasa Gata Sulabha Hridaya Madhura Vachana Data Sarasa Ruchiradara Svaralaya Gita Sukada Nija Bhava Rasika Paradata Mahesuranada Namani Sri Krishna Rajendra Radhaya Sada Kore Mahina Hari Kesamano Hare Sadaya Data Sagala Pranani Punachatura Data Vivida Mata Samaya Samarasa Data Sulabha Hridaya Madhura Vachana Data Sarasa Ruchira Tara Svaralaya Gita Sugandha Nija Bhava Kasita Varado Mahesura Nada Namani Sri Krishna Rajendra Radha Sada Kore Mahina Hari Kesamano Hare Sadaya Matanga Paranaguda Made श्यामे सकल भुवन सार्वभौमे शशि मंडल मध्य 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 मामा पनिदत पप मग मामा निरमा सानिद पदत मामा पनिदत पप मग मामा निरमा सानिद पदत श्यामे सकल भुवन सार्वभौमे शशि मंडल मध्य श्यामे सकल भुवन सार्वभौमे शशि मंडल मध्य निर निर पप पप निर पम गम प निर मा सा निर पम निर 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 पप पप निर पम गम प निर मा सा निर पम निर श्यामे सकल भुवन सार्वभौमे शशि मंडल मध्य श्यामे सकल भुवन सार्वभौमे शशि मंडल मध्य सदा निर निध निध पम गम मम मगम पद निर नि सदा निर निध निध पम गम मम मगम पद निर नि सदा निध मम निर निध मगम समगम पद निर नि सदा निध मम पद निर नि सदा निध 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 पम गम मम मगम पद निर नि सदा निध 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 पम gama amma amma samaga pasani gani ni gani padani ma padani gama padani samaga ma padani samari dasani na padasyame sakala bhuvana samagame sati mandala jagatame.
Beautiful job, Chanduni. That was the first half. There's more fun to come in the second half. So I want to thank Dakshika and Sanjeeva's friends who helped yesterday to decorate this wonderful place and also prepare all the delicious food outside. It's all vegetarian, which is my favorite. Let's give them a big round of applause. They're such a fun bunch. Yesterday, I was giving a class to Chanduni on the stage, and all the friends were decorating the place. It was a havoc, and it was so loud. I thought Indians were loud. Sri Lankans are even worse. They were loud. They were screaming in all different languages, but they were getting the stuff done. I think, and the food is so good. So I want to thank everybody for helping us here, making this event. It's like a village coming together, right? So for an Arangetram, you need a village amount of people to come and get this done. So appreciate it. Now it's time, 3 o'clock. So please be back by 3:30. Thank you.
नाही उच्चार होऊ बागंडी అంటే నేను it's actually my backup so
That light's fine, right, for you? Oh, yeah. It is for you, right? I will soon.
Can we get you a plate here?
Sure. Yeah, thank you. The footage is beautiful. Yeah, it looks so great from here. Yeah.
want water?
Hello. Oh, sure. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Justin, could you put the music a little bit higher? The ambience a little bit higher. Dinner, come here. So, how do you want to do your job?
नौजवानों बात मानो कभी किसी से न प्यार करना
Sounds like a silly song.
न प्यार करना
प्यार जिंदगी प्यार है खुशी प्यार किसने पाया है वही दिल फूल जैसा खिला
प्यार गलती है प्यार धोखा है प्यार किसकी छाया है देखो प्रेम करना गिला
ओ प्यार जिंदगी प्यार है खुशी प्यार किसने पाया है वही दिल फूल जैसा खिला
प्यार गलती है प्यार धोखा है प्यार किसकी छाया है देखो प्रेम करना गिला
प्यार ही धड़कनों की कहानी है प्यार है हंसी दास्तां
प्यार अश्कों की गीता निशानी है प्यार में है जाने का
प्यार की बात जिसने न मानी है उसकी ना तो जमी है ना है आसमां देखे सदा 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 जो भी हो सो हो हम प्यार का वो आसरा फिर चाहे जो हो देखे सदा 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 जो भी हो सो हो हम प्यार का वो आसरा फिर चाहे जो हो प्यार जैसे ये पूरब है प्यार की हर दिशा
प्यार रोग है प्यार दर्द है प्यार तोड़ दिल एक दिन यही है प्यार का सिलसिला
प्यार से ही तो रंगीन जीवन है प्यार से ही दिल है जवान
प्यार बातों में जैसे कोई बन है प्यार से ही का सवाल
प्यार से जाने क्यों तुमको उलझन है प्यार तो सारी दुनिया पे है मेहरबान सदा 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 जो भी हो सो हो हमें प्यार का वो आसरा फिर चाहे जो हो सदा 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 जो भी हो सो हो हमें प्यार का वो आसरा फिर चाहे जो हो
जानते हो हिंदी में प्यार के कितने अक्षर बोल दो मेरी खातिर प्यार के दो ही अक्षर सीखता मंत्र है take it easy चार दिन की चांदनी ये जवानी fantasy
Which color you want? No.
Justin, we are ready to start. You can cut the house lights. Thank you. All right, welcome back. And did you enjoy the delicious food? Yay. Maybe if there are leftovers, you can take some home for the drive. Yeah. Thank you to all of you who prepared that great food. And now I know whenever I meet Sri Lankan, I get really good food. My favorite was that coconut burfi and the sandwich. Who made that? Good job. All right, now that our tummies are happy, let's get to the second half. So the next part of this program is based on a style called Kuchipudi style. And this is Chanduni's favorite dance style. So I feel like she's going to go into this style more and more. It's a very lyrical type of a dance style. And it's playful, it's fun, and it has a lot of stories to it. So we can't wait to present these dance pieces. So the next dance is called Krishna Sabdam. So Krishna is a mythological figure, and we have so many stories about Krishna. So in this dance called Krishna Sabdam, this is a story of Rukmini, his wife, and Krishna getting together. So the story goes, Rukmini, she was born in Vidarbha. It's in a state called Maharashtra. And she's a royal princess of Vidarbha kingdom. And she was the daughter of a very powerful king, Bhishmaka, who ruled the Kundinapuri. She's known for her love, devotion, and courage and mercy. So she's a wonderful, wonderful princess. And Rukmini, his brother, is the firstborn son, and Rukmini is the daughter, the secondborn. Rukmini was his chaste sister. Rukmini's parents wanted to marry Rukmini to Krishna. So they understood Rukmini loves Krishna, and Krishna is the best guy there is. So they thought, okay, Rukmini should marry Krishna, and royals marrying royals. But Rukmini, the brother, said, no, I don't like this. He strongly opposed it. Rukmini was an ambitious prince, and he did not want to earn the wrath of Emperor Jarasandha, who is ruthless. So he's friends with Jarasandha, and he wanted his sister to marry him so he can get an alliance there. So he proposed that she married his friend Shishupala, the crown prince of Chedi, and a cousin of I'm messing up names here, Jarasandha. There's just so many names here. So anyway, so Rukmini at the end elopes with Krishna, and there is a big war. So in the war, Krishna obviously wins the princess and marries the princess. So Rukmini and Krishna are happily living together. And here is a day when Krishna comes home, and Rukmini is having a nice evening with Krishna. So here, the character Chanduni will play is character of the queen Rukmini. So one of the things that the students learn as they learn these dances is a shlokam, there's a poem in Natya Shastra, which is Yato hasta tato drishti, yato manaha tato bhavaha, yato bhavaha tato manaha, which means wherever the hand goes, the eye should go. Wherever the eye goes, the mind should go. So that way the focus, the body, soul alignment is there. When they dance, they're focusing on it. That way the audience can focus along with the dancer. So without ado, let's watch beautiful Krishna Sabdam by Chanduni.
Tara Swami Rara. Yaduvamsa Sudham Buddhi Chandra, Yaduvamsa Sudham Buddhi Chandra, Swami Rara. Rara. Yaduvamsa Sudham Buddhi Chandra, Yaduvamsa Sudham Buddhi Chandra, Swami Rara. Rara. Yaduvamsa Sudham Buddhi Chandra, Swami Rara. Yaduvamsa Sudham Buddhi Chandra, Yaduvamsa Sudham Buddhi Chandra, Swami Rara. Rara. Ratnakara Samagambhira, Ratnakara Samagambhira, Ratnakara Samagambhira, Ratnakara Samagambhira, Sedakoti Manmadakara, Sedakoti Manmadakara, Sedakoti Manmadakara, Sedakoti Manmadakara, Vasura Bhujabala Ranasura, Vasura Bhujabala Ranasura, Nari Janamanasa Chora, Nari Janamanasa Chora, Nari Janamanasa Chora, Nari Janamanasa Chora, Mahameru Samana Dhira, Mahameru Samana Dhira, Mahameru Samana Dhira, Mahameru Samana Dhira, Kavijana Poshaka Mandara, Kavijana Poshaka Mandara, Paranaja Citra Samhara, Paranaja Citra Samhara, Bharata Sastra Nidhi Nidera, Bharata Sastra Nidhi Nidera, Sarasata Galadura Nidera, Sarasata Galadura Nidera, 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 Sarasata Galadura Nidera, Sarasata Galadura Nidera, 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 Nanu Karuna Chuchutakku Velara, Irivelara, Jalamelara, Madibunara, Tidanara, Nanu Elukora. Rara, Yaduvamsa Sudham Buddhi Chandra, Swami Rara, Yaduvamsa Sudham Buddhi Chandra, Yaduvamsa Sudham Buddhi Chandra, Ratnakara Samagambhira, Ratnakara Samagambhira, Shatakoti Manmadakara, Shatakoti Manmadakara, Vasura Bhujabala Ranasura, Vasura Bhujabala Ranasura, Nari Janamanasa Chora, Nari Janamanasa Chora, Mahameru Samana Dhira, Mahameru Samana Dhira, Kavijana Poshaka Mandara, Kavijana Poshaka Mandara, Paranaja Citra Samhara, Paranaja Citra Samhara, Bharata Sastra Nidhi Nidera, Bharata Sastra Nidhi Nidera, Sarasata Galadura Nidera, Sarasata Galadura Nidera, 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 Sarasata Galadura Nidera, Sarasata Galadura Nidera, Nanu Karuna Chuchutakku Velara, Irivelara, Jalamelara, Madibunara, Tidanara, Nanu Elukora.
The next dance is called Bhama Kalapam. So before I start Bhama Kalapam explanation, I want to talk to you guys about the music that you're hearing. This is Carnatic Sangeeta. This is a South Indian classical music. So the instruments that are being played are the traditional instruments. The dance music is somewhat different from the regular non-dance music. So when you hear the dance music, dance-oriented songs, you would hear that percussion, the drums, They're called mridangam. They're sideways drums. So the players are trained since they're like 3 or 5 years old, just like the dancers. And they play this beautiful notation and the percussion with the mridangam. So that is what drives a lot of dance movements. And the second thing is Natuvangam. These are the cymbals. Usually these are played by teachers like me or the people who are Natuars. They're trained cymbal players. And they play this intricate percussion so the dancer can move to those rhythmic patterns. And there is usually violin, but the violin, not the Western violin, but the Indian violin. And also veena, which is like a sitar, which is like a guitar. I know it's not a true comparison, but that's what that is. And the flute, and of course the melodious singer. So these are usually the pieces that come together to create the music, and they follow the rhythmic pattern, which is the 8-beat count. So every 8 beats, they're changing different things. So the dancer follows that 8-beat rhythmic count. So this is the basics of how the music works. I know some of you are tapping your feet, some of you are moving, some of your dancers are like, I should be there dancing with Chanduni. Why am I not there, right? So it's very enjoyable music. So it's very peaceful. So dancers are usually in a happy place when they dance to this kind of music. So going back to the Bama Kalapam, this is one of the most famous pieces in the Kuchipudi style. And this is a dance created by Sri Siddhendra Yogi. And it is a blue diamond in a jewel necklace of Kuchipudi. It's one of the best. So Satyabhama, the name of the heroine, she is also the queen of Krishna. So the younger kids here try to understand. In olden days, kings used to have many wives. This is for alliances with different kingdoms. So Satyabhama is another wife of Krishna. She's very charming, elegant, but a jealous wife. And she's very boastful and shows her proudness. And then Krishna wanted her to learn that that's not the way you behave. So he abandons her so she can learn to love and show affection rather than the other qualities. So later, the Satyabhama calls her friend Madhavi, and she talks to Madhavi, goes and talks to Krishna. And so Krishna says, okay, I will come if she starts behaving how she should be. So here, Satyabhama is missing Krishna, but she's still full of vanity. She's suffering. So she wants to tell people that how great she is, how beautiful she is, what a warrior princess she is. At the same time, she's missing her husband. So Chanduni portrays this character. So remember, Chanduni is 13 years old. So for her to understand this kind of character and complexities, it's quite a challenge for her. But she's doing a good job of that. So here, Satyabhama, she sighs, she can no longer bear the cool rays of moon, can't hear the sweet notes of the cuckoo bird. You know, the gentle breezes are killing her. So these are the kinds of moods that the dancer expresses. And here, the typical rendering of Bama Kalapam is done countless times by countless famous Kuchipudi dancers. And every time you watch it, you feel something different and new, and you enjoy the uniqueness of this dance. Now we are going to watch Sri Siddhendra Yogi's choreographed Bama Kalapam set in Ragam Riti Gaula and Talam Chapu.
भामने सत्य भामने भामने सत्य 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 भामने वैयारि मुक्तुला वैयारि सत्य भामने सत्य भामने वैयारि मुक्तुला वैयारि मुक्तुला वैयारि सत्य भामने सत्य भामने కోమలు నందరిలో లలనా చెలియా మగువా సఖియా కామమే 16 వేల కోమలు నందరిలో లలనా చెలియా మగువా సఖియా భామనే 16 వేల కోమలు నందరిలో రామను గోపాల దేవుని ప్రేమను దోచిన రామను గోపాల దేవుని ప్రేమను దోచిన రామను గోపాల దేవుని రామను గోపాల దేవుని రామరు గోపాల దేవుని ప్రేమను దోచిన సత్య భామనే సత్య భామనే అందమున ఆనందమున గోవిందునకు నెరవిల్లునై అందమున ఆనందమున గోవిందునకు నెరవిల్లునై అందమున ఆనందమున గోవిందునకు నెరవిల్లునై అందమున ఆనందమున గోవిందునకు నెరవిల్లునై నందనందనుడెందుగానకడెందమందున కుంగుచున్నా నందనందనుడెందుగానకడెందమందున కుంగుచున్నా నందనందనుడెందుగానకడెందమందున కుంగు సత్యభామనే సత్యభామనే తకతచ్చిత్త తచ్చిత్త త త తిడతడుదం తకదినదిత్త తచ్చిత్త త త తిడతడుదం తిడదం చిత్త తచ్చిత్త త త తిడతడుదం కూరిమి సత్రాజిత్తు కూతురై ఇందరిలోన కూరిమి సత్రాజిత్తు కూతురై ఇందరిలోన కూరిమి సత్రాజిత్తు కూతురై ఇందరిలోన కూరిమి సత్రాజిత్తు కూతురై ఇందరిలోన నాదు మగని భాతి తాళ జాలక యున్నట్టిదాన నాదు మగని భాతి తాళ జాలక యున్నట్టిదాన నాదు మగని భాసి తాళ జాలక యున్నట్టి సత్యభామనే సత్యభామనే వయ్యారి ముద్దులా వయ్యారి సత్యభామనే సత్యభామనే
So now we are going to have something called Guru Puja. It's a traditional ceremony, and then we will have 2 more dances. But I want to take a moment to acknowledge all the gorgeous, beautiful Sri Lankan women here, and they're wearing their traditional clothing. Give them a round of applause. They look awesome. They look so beautiful. Now, of course, to all the guys, yes? So, all the Indian ladies want to go learn how do you tie that sari in Sri Lankan way, because we are hoping it's easier than Indian way because Indian sari is very complicated to wear and put it on and walk around. So maybe it's easier. So we're all going to take lessons from you. So thank you for showing us the different aspects of your clothing, and we are enjoying that. Now, Guru Puja is a tradition where during the Arangetram, the Guru blesses the student happiness and a long life, of course, an artistic journey. So here Chanduni comes and takes blessings from me. And, Guru has high standard of, great respect to the Guru. So this is part of our tradition. So it's a small ceremony. So let's watch and enjoy the ceremony. And I'm going to take my shoes off. Justin, you can play the music.
तस्मै श्री गुरुवे साक्षात् परब्रह्म
Today is very, very special to Chanduni's family because Dakshika's dad is doing much better today. He went through dialysis, so Dakshika received the good news. So Chanduni is very relieved that Grandpa is doing well. His health is getting better. So they're very pleased with that. So it's an auspicious day for the family. So I'm glad they're able to get through this Arangetram event, which is a big deal for the family. So now I'm going to give my guru speech. Today I happen to be both MC and the guru, so this is my teacher speech. So art is a gift from divine. It is something you share with others, and the more you share, the more you enrich and grow as an artist. The more time and passion you put into art, the more it gives back joy and fulfillment. This performing arts tradition of Arangetram or Ranga Pravesam is all about bringing out the inner artist. Today, I would like to thank the local Sri Lankan community, or I would call Loud Village, coming together to make this event happen. Thank you so much. Give them a nice round of applause. You guys did a fantastic job. Chanduni is super fortunate to have such loving parents and an extended family and friends who are supporting her all through her dance journey. They attend all her performances. They make comments. They do likes and online or in person. So it's fantastic. Special thanks goes to Dakshika, who had this dream and passion for arts and enabled many opportunities for Chanduni. Dakshika is so bright, diplomatic, and friendly, who keeps everything in order. So much going on for her in life. As you know, she got a new job, new house in Arangetram, and everything else, but she remains calm and smiling. This event has been only possible because of you, Dakshika. Your parents and family are very proud of you. Wait, we're not done. Another special thanks goes to Sanjeeva. We dearly call him Apache. So he's my Apache too now. So Ami and Apache. So Sanjeeva is a very special dance Apache. Dance dads are most wonderful. They're trying to understand and learn about all the aspects of dance, which they're absolutely not familiar with, but going along as it makes everyone happy, especially the wife. And in the process, it brings them so much joy. And a special thank you to Apache in so many ways for being so helpful. Thank you, Sanjeeva. I can't say enough about little Dinath, Chanduni's younger brother. Dinath, how old are you? 7 or 8? 8. I don't know when you had 8th birthday. You didn't tell me. He's Chanduni's younger brother. He's our smart Harry Potter. Doesn't he look like Harry Potter? Yeah. He's so understanding and helpful and talented. He plays soccer, he plays karate, and he's such a stand-up comedian. Give him a nice round of applause. times he would pop in and out of the dance class. He zooms in, zooms out, and entertains us with his stand-up comedy and very fun discussions. We always have a lot of serious discussions about his t-shirts. We are obsessed with the t-shirts. He takes such good care of the dog when everyone else is busy. He's a dog keeper, poor kid. Great job, Dinat. We appreciate your help. Couple of summers ago, Chanduni was sitting in the audience of another Akka's Arangetram and was dreaming of having her own Arangetram someday. And with dedication, she has achieved it today. I would like to wish Chanduni much more success in her continued artistic journey. Every year, we have few students who reach Arangetram recitals like this. Out of those, some become National Art Scholars and win some college scholarships. Arangetram is a stepping stone for all these wonderful opportunities waiting and the prestigious recognitions waiting for Chanduni. We were just talking with one of the school official, high school official where Chanduni is going to go to school. They're so pleased with her and they want her to perform. And they want to know if she would be available. We wish Chanduni all the best in achieving her dreams with blessings from Lord Buddha. Thank you. So the next dance is Balagopala Tarangam. It's the most popular dance, another more popular dance in Kuchipudi dance style. So this is in praise of baby Krishna. So there are so many stories of Krishna and the poets can't get enough of Krishna in writing poetry and poems and dancers dancing to those stories. And here the dancer balances a brass pot on her head and stands on the edges of the brass plate while dancing. The poet in this song says, Tilakam mark made from musk is on the forehead. On the chest is a precious stone named Kaustubam. So Krishna, please give us lifelong happiness to us, to everybody. So here comes Bala Gopala Tarangam in Ragam Mohana and Talam Adi. This is a 16th century piece.
कस्तूरी तिलकं ललाटपलके वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभं नासाग्रे नवमौक्तिकम् करतले वेणुं करे कङ्कणम् सर्वाङ्गे हरिचन्दनं च कलयम् कण्ठे समुक्तावलिम् गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टिता विजयते गोपाल चूडामणिम् बाला गोपाल कृष्ण पाहि पाहि नीलमेघ शरीरा नीलमेघ शरीरा नित्यानन्दं देहि नन्दबाला गोपाल कृष्ण पाहि पाहि नीलमेघ शरीरा नीलमेघ
So we are coming to the concluding dance. I hope you enjoyed the performance, and we really appreciate you coming here. And we are all having COVID blues, so you got some of that out of the way, and you're able to meet people in person that you haven't met, all the friends, and delicious food, and great performances by Chanduni. So it kind of uplifted your spirit, and you will have a joyful day today. So Krishna Mangalam is a salutation to Krishna. So Krishna is a poet, he's a flute player, he's a cowboy, not the American cowboy, but the Indian cowboy. And he's a king, he's a prince, he's a poet, right? So he wrote, the mythology says Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita, which is the holy book for Hindus. So there are so many Sanskrit verses in this Bhagavad Gita. So one of the slokam will be played out here. So Krishna is a son of Nanda from the city of Gokula and Yadukula dynasty. So these are the stories we tell about Krishna. One of the things he has done was Kali Mardana. So this is a favorite kid story that we tell. So one day Krishna, young boy, he was with his friends at the river Yamuna, and there was this big snake. It was poisoning the waters of river Yamuna. So the cows drinking the water are not feeling good or dying. So Krishna has a big battle with this Kaliya, the big snake, and the Kaliya is defeated, and then Krishna tells the Kaliya to go to the underworld and never come back. So there are these small, small stories of Krishna, his kindness, his heroism, and the stories of his mom and Krishna. There's so many beautiful stories. So I want all of you to go refer to this. These are uplifting stories. These are cute stories that make you feel really good when you're not having a good day. So here that poet talks about Krishna being Mother Devaki's joy, and also he's a teacher of the universe. The dancer asks Krishna for peace on earth, and then it concludes with this Sanskrit slokam from Bhagavad Gita. So let's watch Krishna Mangalam.
Sri Bala Krishnuniki Jaya Mangalam, Sri Radha Krishnuniki Shubha Mangalam, Sri Bala Krishnuniki Jaya Mangalam, Sri Radha Krishnuniki Shubha Mangalam, Sri Bala Krishnuniki Jaya Mangalam, Sri Radha Krishnuniki Shubha Mangalam, Gopala Govinda Madhavuniki Mangalam, Gopala Govinda Madhavuniki Mangalam, Gokula Yedukula Nanduniki Mangalam, Gokula Yedukula Nanduniki Mangalam, Sri Bala Krishnuniki Jaya Mangalam, Sri Radha Krishnuniki Shubha Mangalam, Sri Bala Krishnuniki Jaya Mangalam, Sri Radha Krishnuniki Shubha Mangalam, Gopala Govinda Madhavuniki Mangalam, Gopala Govinda Madhavuniki Mangalam, Gokula Yedukula Nanduniki Mangalam, Gokula Yedukula Nanduniki Mangalam, Sri Bala Krishnuniki Jaya Mangalam, Sri Radha Krishnuniki Shubha Mangalam, Sri Bala Krishnuniki Jaya Mangalam, Sri Radha Krishnuniki Shubha Mangalam, Sri Bala Krishnuniki Jaya Mangalam, Jaya Mangalam, Mangalam. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramadhanam, Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagatguru.
People always ask me, how do you teach them to walk backwards? How is that possible? So it is possible. So that concludes our show, but we have a little bit more to go. Now I would like to invite our hosts and the proud parents, Dakshika and Sanjeeva, and also our Sri Lankan Harry Potter, Dinath. All right.
My dear Chanduni, words cannot describe how proud we are of you today. We have seen how hard you have worked on your accomplishment. The journey has been long and tiring. Through all those trips to dance class since you were 5 years old and over the countless hours of practice, we have seen you grow in your skills, grace, and self-confidence. Over those numerous public performances, you have brought joy to many audiences, especially those elderly folks in the retirement homes who love to watch you dance. But I know that this is just one feather in your cap. I'm confident that the qualities of hard work, perseverance, and mental fortitude you have gained through this journey will be with you as you continue to navigate the new roads to come. Thank you all in the audience for coming to see our daughter perform today. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Guru Padma, Chanduni's teacher. Under Padma's guidance, Chanduni has not only blossomed into a talented performer, but also has gained valuable life lessons that she will undoubtedly draw upon as she continues her life's journey. I would also like to thank our wonderful friends who came together in the time of when we needed their help the most. Without our dear friends, we would not have been able to pull this together. We are truly fortunate to have you in our lives. Next, I would like to thank Takshi, my wife, for instilling the joy of music and dance in our children. She has been at the side of Chanduni all these years, encouraging and motivating her to be better at what she does. You have been the guiding light to Chanduni and has made many sacrifices. Finally, and most importantly, I would like to thank my beautiful and talented daughter, Chanduni. Thank you for making us proud, and thank you for being the kind and generous individual you are. Because at the end of the day, what matters the most is a reflection of a life led with kindness, service, and charity towards your fellow humans. Thank you.
Dear family and friends, I cannot begin to express what I feel today in words. Chanduni, you never cease to amaze me, be it with your composure, fortitude, never giving up, amazing various talents, your wit, your calm, your advice, and just being you. I'm fortunate to be your mother, and thank you for making me a mother. I'm the lucky one, and today you have accomplished something many can only dream of. I'm in awe. I would never have been able to do what you have done, and with such determination and hard work in a million years. I know you had many who guided you, supported you, and inspired you in this journey of yours. To all of them, my humble gratitude. Guru Padma, thank you so much for your continued, dedicated, and wonderful guidance for our daughter to become the accomplished dancer she is today. I'm just amazed at how hard you work to make sure our daughters not only reach their highest potential, but also teach them discipline, endurance, and what life is all about. To all you did and continue to do so, thank you.
I don't want to take too long, but I still have us at least halfway to go. But I just want to take the time to thank each and every one of you for coming and gracing this event. It is wonderful to see you all, and we are grateful for all of you for coming from all around today to support Chanduni and us. Thank you. And I want to thank all of those who are watching online. I know you're missing being here, my family. Thank you so much for watching. Sangeeta, Neha, I am beyond thankful for you two for coming all the way on the dress rehearsal and today to help Chanduni to get dressed and ready. I don't have enough words to express my gratitude. And Kalyani and Saranya, I am blessed to have you two as friends who not only volunteered to help without even really having to ask and being there every step of the way to help in every way. I want to take this chance to thank my husband Sanjeeva and my little son Dinath, who have been so understanding and wonderfully supportive for Chanduni's dance career, and then and me when I have to take care of those jobs related to that. And last but not least, I cannot imagine making this happen without the help of my village, our village, each and every family and friend of ours. Not only Sri Lankan, I have many Indian friends who have given every possible help, idols, all these decorations, everything. So, and pulled in all the efforts with so much hard work, dedication for the past 2 months by planning, help us plan, keep me in track, and not fall behind and supporting, texting me even in the middle of the night, guiding me, and is every way in every single possible way. I'm not naming all of you, but you know who you all are. So if you don't mind, please stand up so we can humbly bow and tell how fortunate we are, and we are forever grateful. We are blessed. Curtain two. Kalyani, Saranya, would you like to come forward? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you want to? Okay.
Dear Chanduni, I cannot explain how hard you've been working. It is amazing how my sister can dance so well. You have gotten so good at it. I know it was really hard, but she went through it. Thank you to her teacher, Miss Padma, for teaching her dancing, and thank you to my parents for supporting her so much. Also, all of my parents' friends did very good help with preparing all this stuff. I think she did very well.
Hello everyone, Aibawan. Thank you all so much for taking the time to be here and watching me perform today. I have been learning Indian dance for about 9 years now. I remember since I was 4 or 5, my mom driving me for almost an hour to Padma Auntie's house. When we walked down the stairs to her basement, the dance studio, we could see a wall where she had hung up invitations and brochures of past students' Arangetrams and Ranga Pravesams. As I put my ankle bells on, I looked at the pictures of all the beautiful, accomplished, and talented girls on the wall, and I dreamed that one day I could be just like them. Now that I'm here, it feels even better than I imagined. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, I danced in shows at senior centers, community events, and even the Cincinnati Zoo. And during the pandemic, I took part in our Zoom performances for holidays like Holi and Diwali, and even New Year's and Mother's Day. After all this, I learned that I really love performing. It just brings me so much joy to be dancing on stage. One thing I love about it is that it gives me the opportunity to express myself through dance. Every dancer has unique skills and preferences that they can showcase on stage. Because of this, performing has taught me a lot about myself. Another reason I enjoy performing is because I love sharing the traditions and culture of Bharatanatyam with the audience. When my dance classmates and I perform in senior centers or events, I can see the fascination and awe in the audience's faces. I love using dance to tell stories and to bring the ancestral culture and heritage to life. I'm so grateful to my teacher and my parents for bringing this amazing art form into my life, and I look forward to keeping performing and sharing it with others. Again, thank you all for coming and being a part of my journey through dance. And thank you for donating to help COVID relief in Sri Lanka. It means so much to me and is deeply appreciated by many people. I'd also like to thank the people who helped me get ready for the event. Sangeeta Auntie, Neha Akka, Saranya Auntie, and Kalyani Auntie. They helped me so much backstage and before the show. I'd like to thank our family friends who were very excited and supportive about the event and helped in countless ways to prepare for it. I'm so grateful for all the work they've done to make this possible. I'd like to thank my brother, Dineth, who has been very mature about the situation and has supported me for as long as I can remember. I'd like to thank my parents who were with me from the very beginning. Whether it was driving me all the way to Montgomery for class every weekend or buying me costumes and supplies, they have always been there for me and supported me through every minute. And finally, I'd like to thank my teacher, Guru Padma. She has worked so hard to train me for this day. She pushed me very hard because she wanted me to reach my full potential. She not only taught me how to dance with technique and skill, but also the culture and history of the dance, how to be confident, and the value of hard work. I will forever be thankful for my amazing dance teacher. All in all, words cannot express how grateful I am for dance and all of you. Istuti, thank you, and good night.
All right, so Justin, please put the house lights on. Audience, now you can come and say hello to Chanduni. Please remember, she's not vaccinated. Wear your mask and she'll wear her mask. You can take some photos. Please stay away from her. Let's play the music and enjoy. Thank you all.